you ready for a show that really rocks? Real Talk with G-Love and Kenny the Rocker, taking you behind and beyond the music. Interviews from legends of rock and roll, up-and-comers, relationship talk, and more.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Real Talk with G-Love. We're here in the studio trying to figure out headsets, headphones.
There we go. Yeah, because I'm kind of deaf.
No.
Is that the word
What?
deaf?
I don't know. I don't feel like I can hear myself either.
I can hear you.
I know you can hear me because I have one of the loudest voices on the planet. There we go. Now I hear myself.
No, I'm looking on StreamYard, right?
Yes.
We're not too bright. Look, I mean, we're kind of in the dark.
No, I don't agree.
Look at my face. It's dark.
I see your face.
But I mean, I don't have the light like it's
no,
dark.
like we used to.
Well, to make us look younger.
Oh gosh, how can people even tell what we look like?
I'm going to come in every night now just like Dr. Doom.
Yeah, okay.
I want the Dr. Doom outfit.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to Real Talk with G-Love right here on rockallout.com. Listen, I want to just say a big thank you to everybody who came on Wednesday and hung out with us. I almost feel lost, like, because there was so much energy in here. It was so much fun. Like, everybody was having a great time. And
is that our new thing now? Come check out the Real Talk with G-Love.
Just grand opening.
No, studio audience.
We'll have to do grand.
No, we got to have a studio audience.
Audience.
We put bleachers there,
yeah.
like 4 sets up like they do in high school. Just
that would be fun.
And we'll just have a live audience.
That'd be fun.
No, don't. Hey, we're getting so much
someone
trouble.
keeps playing around.
Yeah.
Is that T-Man? T-Man
bad,
over there.
My bad.
Yeah. T-Man over there playing around with the buttons.
This episode of Real Talk with G-Love was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Yes.
Oh, I think it'd be fun.
But I want to be in charge of the laugh track. Oh my God! So I'm from Indiana, right, originally, and up there they have Bob and Tom, and people that know Bob and Tom. They were syndicated for a while and everything. But anyways, they have laugh tracks in the morning. Everything, those radio shows that have laugh tracks.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, G-Love, how you doing today?
Oh no, that would drive me crazy.
Hey, I heard you had it Subway for lunch.
No, I've never even heard any of this stuff.
No,
Are you kidding me?
So yeah, that's my new thing. I want to get a laugh
That's the
track.
way I exercise right there. That lady just walking through the mall.
Like power walking.
Yeah, power walk.
She
like
scared
real fast.
Scared me a little
Boom,
bit.
boom, boom, boom. She was walking.
Yep.
Get your steps in.
Get them in. Hey, I used to work out at the mall, Lake Square Mall, back in the day. It was fun.
I used to work out in the mall too.
Okay, you are not going to continue to do this through the whole show, are you? Because I'm going to bop you on the head.
My band was a total mall rat in the early '90s, and we used to go to the mall to all the the makeup stores, Estee Lauder and all that. And we don't, because they always had hot chicks that worked there. And we always like, what kind of eyeliner are you using? How about this? And it's funny because when you bring in 4 or 5 rock dudes, right?
Yeah.
You got a 1 in 5 shot that this chick is going to pick up one of the dudes.
Yeah.
So then that takes care of all of us because we're looking for food. Hey, man, somebody needs to pick up that chick at Estee Lauder because I'm hungry.
You know which one I miss the most is Meryl Norman. If people don't remember Meryl Norman.
Was that one of the presidents?
No.
Is that the 38th president?
No, it was an actual cosmetic store. They were always on a corner. If you ever knew about Meryl Norman, they always had a corner unit, and they had it's almost like, it was just their brand of makeup, like Mary Kay, but they were storefront. But the cool thing about them, you could go in like a night before you go out and get your makeup done. I love that.
You want to hear a really weird story? 1989. I dated this girl for about a month. Now, she was a blonde surfer-looking chick with freckles and stuff, which is not really my type. But her mom was the head of Mary Kay.
Oh, wow.
So she was loaded.
Yeah, no, that's big bucks.
But she looked like a blonde beach volleyball surfer chick. It just wasn't my thing at the time.
Yeah.
And now look at me.
No, you could have been with a Mary Kay chick.
I could have been retired by now, baby.
Oh, boy. Well, listen, we're going to have a great show today. When we had our grand opening on Wednesday, by the way, a lot of fun. And we didn't really get a chance to talk about our little hiatus. I mean, we went on hiatus for a month of July because we knew we needed to get this space ready. And Kenny had to go away to his home in Indiana. T-Man, I'm not sure yet, but we'll ask him.
Well, he didn't go to jail. I know that.
That's good.
Well, I check on him once in a while just to see if
who T-Man go to jail.
If he's coming up on CODIS, yeah.
Oh, he does actually check up on me every so often.
Yeah. Does he really?
I get like a text every like 2 or 3 weeks, being like, "Yo, how you been?"
Yeah.
Wow.
You need bail money.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
But so we're definitely in our next segment. We'll talk a little bit about what went on in the month of July. I am going to tell you, do you ever sit back and just go,
no,
did all of that happen in
one
month?
No.
In 1 month?
No, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night in cold sweats regarding my life. So, yes. I'm like, how come I'm not in prison? How come I'm not dead? How come I'm not this? How come I'm not that? You know?
Well, a lot of interesting things happened to me, definitely. And I'm sure once we go through our month of July, and how we made it back here to this show. It's going to be a great entertainment.
But very exciting to be here at the mall. It's actually 15 minutes from my house, so it makes me happy.
Yeah, it makes you real happy.
Well, I was doing that 40-minute drive, right?
Yeah.
And that's with no traffic.
I was too. So let me give some love to some of our sponsors. And I know out here at the mall at Seminole Town Center Mall in Sanford, we've had a lot of inquiries, people wanting to know how they can come on and talk about their businesses here in the mall. Now, believe it or not, there are some stores, like really good stores out here.
No, you don't understand. I have it listed in alphabetical order. So if you still come out here, there's still, let me see.
Oh, boy.
Adams Menwear. Let me see what else I got. Some bridal stuff. Skin stuff. Dick's Sporting's good.
Yeah, I love Dick's.
Dillard's, obviously.
Dillard.
Elevate with the 8.
Right? Oh, very cool place.
It says Firehouse Pizza Company, Hot Topic, JCPenney's, blah, 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 blah.
At least we still have Hot Topic.
Yeah, and then there's L House across the street. Someplace there's Magic Candy, Cotton Candy.
Oh, no, don't tell me that.
Yep.
No candy stores, man.
Yep. So there's and then listen, the Spirit store, the Halloween store. When is it too early to put up your Halloween decorations?
Not early enough.
The reason I say that is because my house got slammed yesterday. It's all up in my house. She changed out the shower curtain, the bathroom rug as a ghost. I got all kinds of crap.
Oh, no, that's perfect timing.
I know, but it's still
August.
Exactly. What? That's what I'm saying.
We still have September. Why do we forget about September?
Because there's no holidays really in August,
then
except July.
Normal.
Yeah. So I've got a bunch of skeletons in my house right now.
Nice. I like it. I like it. All right. So some of our sponsors I want to give some love to for sure. Obviously, Writer Now Magazine. Valerie Smith came in and saw us. And let me just tell you something. My flowers, my roses made it almost over a week. They were so beautiful. I love the vase that it came in, the flowers and the vase.
Don't say it like that.
Isn't that how you say it? Vase?
Like that commercial.
Like the vase.
You know that dog commercial, right? He's like the vase.
The vase. Yeah. We also have the Orlando Predators.
Yep, they're buds.
Yeah, absolutely. They did some love on our post the other day, so thank you guys for the support.
I need to get over there and see a game.
Yeah. No, I don't even think they have games right now. I think they're done for the season.
Speaking of that, I did catch up NFL preseason over the weekend.
Have you looked at any
of the preseason stuff?
Mm-hmm.
The other day, the Jags were playing Kansas City.
How'd they look, the Jags?
I didn't. Well, no, I don't pay attention preseason.
Me either.
But and then the Bucks were on.
Yeah, I saw that. We also have American Premium Vodka. Really cool cat. That is Mark Gus with 2 names, first names.
Dex Drummer from Trickster.
Yeah, really cool.
He's always got something going on. I see he had some kind of promotion happening posted today.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And of course, Seminole Town Center. And then we have this amazing guy, Jamie.
Snap.
Snap. Yeah, but it's I cannot remember the whole entire. I had to actually call you and ask you.
Special Needs Advocate Program.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
It's really cool to you guys. He does a lot for the community. Has a toy store out here that you get. I actually went there and bought a bunch of toys for these kids that I kind of call my kids now. They call me Aunt Gwenda. Gwenda. That's my name. They call me.
And like the Good Witch?
Gwenda. No, Glenda is the Good Witch. Gwenda is something that they made up.
Some redneck Mount Dora stuff?
No, the kid made it.
I got it.
The little guy made it up. He was Aunt Gwenda.
My son still says kidney.
Kidney?
With a T. Kidney. Kitney.
Yeah.
Instead
of Kitney. Kitney. Yeah. So cool that they got this toy store out here. When you guys are shopping this year, coming up for Christmas, you really do. They have great toys in there.
Really
the prices,
inexpensive, yeah.
And proceeds will go to the charity.
Yeah, and they have special needs kids. I don't call them all kids. I mean, they're teenagers.
Yeah,
but they're over there working it.
Yes, I've met a couple of them. And they're so cute.
And I'm telling you, this Christmas is going to be crazy because I was making a joke about me being Santa Claus. No, I'm going to be the elf.
Oh, you make a good elf.
I would, because I'm short, right?
Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Elf on a shelf.
But I want the, yeah.
I'll be the chunky elf. The one that falls off the shelf.
Okay.
She's so
I was waiting to see you with the beard.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Nah, you wouldn't make a good Santa. I think you need to be an elf.
I'm not chubby
I
enough.
agree.
We'd have packed him with pillows or something. Like, get him a really big suit.
I do have a fat suit, though.
I do.
Perfect. I got a fat suit. I bought it. I was going to put Fat Halen together, remember?
So, and coming back in our next segment, we are going to talk about our July hiatus. I love that word. A little bit of G Love's Gooey gossip. So much is going on in our world today. I sometimes I can't keep up, but definitely going to just try to stay as positive as I can.
You're that negative, Nelly, huh?
I am.
Are you
not.
being a Karen?
No, I could never be a Karen.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? But we're going to look at some of the movies that are up and coming or that are out. And we'll definitely talk about one that two of us in this room have seen. One has not yet.
What did you give it out of 1 to 10?
I loved it. I would say a 9. You know what happened at the very beginning when they did that whole boy band thing? That was it for me. I was sold.
NSYNC, yeah.
I was sold right then and there. Loved it.
Target marketing.
Oh, it was great.
I give it a 6.5.
Oh no, you suck.
It's not as good as the other ones.
Oh no, I thought the puns were funny.
Well, no, I laughed out loud a few times. Don't get me wrong. I
laughed out loud so many times, like I was embarrassed.
But I did get lost. I'm like, oh man, did they have to do that multi-universe stuff?
We'll talk about that. We're talking about Deadpool and the Wolverine movie. And then his wife, they're kind of competing right now because she has a movie out.
There's no competition.
Well, okay, but imagine you got this much money coming in one household. That's pretty amazing.
Ryan Reynolds is on fire.
He's crazy.
He doesn't even need her, though. He's on that kind of fire. You know how much money he made from, T-Mobile or whatever?
Yeah. So we definitely have a lot of good gooey gossip coming up. And then, Kenny, what about you? What about your 4-minute rock report?
I got some stuff. I mean, we're going to start seeing these bands again, like Pearl Jam and stuff. But I've got some comments regarding the closing ceremonies at the Olympics, 9 Inch Nails, Daltrey, Green Day, Skillet. I'm all over the place today.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then when we come back for the G Loves Sex in the City, some road trips and some essentials that you got to think about when you're doing road trips.
And mushrooms are not on the agenda.
On my agenda, it is.
Oh.
Then there's something that is called poly. I don't know if you've ever heard of this.
It's a sex term, right? Pollyanna.
It's polycule.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Think of the molecule, but we're going to talk about polycule.
So I identify as a polycule?
You wait till you hear what polycule is. Okay. All right, everyone, stay right here on Real Talk with G Love.
Right here from the Seminole Town Center Mall, rockallout.com.
I'm sorry if I'm not myself. I've been going through it and it feels like hell. Living with these memories, they don't help. Looking back, it's been so long. You wouldn't even know it 'cause you've been gone. I can feel it coming, but I gotta move on. I'm losing the fighting my way out the dark. Trying to breathe, overwhelmed by my thoughts. Facing myself, but I don't know where to start. I'm in the middle of a nightmare. At least I got away. I'm buried under the broken dreams. I don't know who to blame. I'm in the middle of a nightmare. I know I'm going insane. at my fingertips. Some of the functions making me sick. It's making me sick. I'm lost in a fighting my way after dark. Trying to breathe, overwhelmed by my thoughts. Facing myself, but I don't know where to start. I'm in the middle of a nightmare. At least I got away. I'm buried under the broken dreams. I don't know who to blame. I'm in a never-ending nightmare. I know I'm gonna insane. When I'm under the curtain call, there's nothing left to save. There's nothing left to save. There's nothing left to save. How many times have I fallen apart? Waking up wondering what are the scars. To figure it out, but back to where it starts. I'm in the middle of a nightmare. Yes, I got away. Buried under the broken dreams. I don't know who to blame. I'm in a never-ending nightmare. I know I'm going insane. When I'm under the curtain call, there's nothing left to save. There's nothing left to save.
A little bit of Fame on Fire. They've been around since 2013. They're from Palm. Anyway, my understanding, I have to look it up to make sure, somehow, some way, they're somewhat related to famous 80 bands fathers.
Okay.
From what I
that always
understood.
helps.
From what I've heard, I could be wrong. I don't know.
I mean, look what happened to Eddie Van Halen's kid.
Right.
Look what happened to LeBron James's kid. You know, that guy was only averaging 4 points in college, and they signed him in the NBA.
And they still
Yeah.
really.
It's LeBron's kid.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
named.
He's
yeah.
playing on the same team.
Name.
He's playing on the same team with his dad.
Yeah.
But I mean, he only averaged 4 points, and he was a sophomore.
Wow.
I'm just
Nepotism.
saying-
Nepotism.
I'm just saying, Kobe's girls can play better basketball.
No doubt. No doubt. So anyway, I told Kenny we got to get Fame on Fire. Maybe they'll come here to Sanford, get close to us, and we can see them.
I like the
live.
name.
Yeah, they're good. I like them a lot. I've got about 4 or 5
I
songs.
like him a lot.
I like them a lot. So July, was kind of tough for us because we somewhat decided a month prior, right, in the studio we were at, which was great, by the way. It had like a lot of things there for kids to learn, and it's a neat little thing over there. But one thing we realized, we needed a little bit more space. I think the space we had was super small. We couldn't really invite people, to come in and interview with us. And Kenny, always being the guy out there, what do you call yourself? The Barnum, what is that guy?
P.T. Barnum of rock and roll.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
And he's got some great friends that actually work here. One's in management. Other one, I think, runs the whole maintenance department.
Yeah.
We're not really sure, but it doesn't matter. They started talking. We started talking and said, hey, why don't you come out to the mall?
Yeah.
And that was kind of really that simple, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
And
That's how it's supposed to be when it works.
When it works. And so we were here kind of celebrating, I don't remember what they had, but Rockin' Recipes for Autism was out here with a nice...
we came out for some kind of car.
It was a car thing.
It was a car show.
Yeah, a car show. So anyway, we she walks us down. Her name is Brooke. She walks us down to this place that was available, and I was like, oh my God, this has G Love written all over it. Kenny could care less,
I like it that it's close to my house.
Yeah, that part he likes.
It's got a chandelier.
Yeah, that's a G Love thing.
Yeah.
That's why I said when I saw it,
A lot of track lighting.
a lot of track lighting, which I like,
Mhm.
and then it had this huge, armoire, I think I would call it, and I'm like, oh my God, this space is so beautiful. But here's the thing: we didn't realize how big it is. It is a big space for what we're doing.
I have no
Yeah.
comment.
So anyway, some good things that we'll be working on with the mall, I hope, Because you know what? This is a great space. It really is. Like you named off some places that are still out here to shop locally.
Oh, yeah.
With our local owners, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
They have this marketplace, which I fell in love with because I like little, I don't know, I love walking through like flea markets.
You're a girl and you like crafty little stuff.
Yeah, I do. And the talent that people are like, I can't wait to still go grab this lady that she sings. She's an actual singer. She's a songwriter. She has made albums with very famous country stars.
Okay.
Now, how do you find that in the mall?
I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. So we found that. It was great. And she does really cool cowboy hats with rhinestones.
Oh, that's all you.
Yeah, totally me. So anyway, this marketplace, I believe, is open on the weekend. So you need to come out and check it out with all the little different stores, stuff that you'll never find out there.
And they are running a bunch of deals. I mean, you can just go to SeminoleTownCenter.com, I'm pretty sure. That's where I went. Yep.
Oh, and got all that info?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
like events that are coming on and all that.
Yeah, they have events out here all the time, you guys. I mean, so I'm sure there's something for everybody.
We're gonna do some kind of bike thing in October. Obviously they'll do Santa Claus.
I can't wait to do Easter out here. I'm excited about Easter. I don't know about you, but yeah, the Easter baskets. You were a great Easter bunny.
That I can do.
Yeah. And this is a great area because Sanford, you know, there's a lot of kids out here that probably don't get a lot of good things during these holidays. So it's kind of cool, the location we're at. So I'm real excited when we start doing things like that.
Besides JCPenney's.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. It's so funny because people are like,
where?
Well, where are you?
First floor, JCPenney's.
First floor. And we're about, you make a right out of JCPenney's. You make a right. And then you count 4 stores.
And we're on the right.
Kenny said 5, I thought, last time.
4 or 5.
4 or 5.
You said 2 or 3.
Okay, yeah. I was off by 2.
Mm-hmm.
And there is numbers, which somebody said nobody ever looks at the numbers. But we do have a number, and it's 132.
Okay.
You see it, T-Man?
Yes, it is 132.
Yeah, Kenny put 123.
Yeah, you don't know the numbers unless you're looking for them.
I'm a little bit dyslexic.
I am too. That's something we have in common. So, so my July was crazy. We were just talking about how things can happen so fast. One, took my kid up to Tallahassee to a house that was loaded with football players.
Fun.
And you could see all the bottles of liquor around the fireplace, and then on the refrigerator, it's all the vitamins that they take through the week, I guess.
He's living his best life.
Living his best life. He's going to start, he's been training on the field. He's been doing all kinds of fun stuff. But just him being by himself for the first time ever.
How's he doing, Mom?
He's doing good. I mean, he gets bored a lot. Grayson's always on the go. He's one of these kids that's nonstop.
Well, time to do more sit-ups or homework.
Yeah. He'll get up at 6, and then he'll just keep going till 10, 12 o'clock at night. So he just doesn't stop. Let's see what else. I went to the hospital, found out might be something going on with my head. So going to find out and hopefully get better on that for sure. What?
I've been taking medicine for that for a long time.
I know. I probably need to start.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just been a crazy July for me. Super busy, just a lot of changes, a lot of different things. I know you ended up going up to Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
You went to the museum or the library. You did something. Oh,
I'm swallowing.
Was it the Red Hots or the Fireball? Because you got both.
Both.
Yeah.
My hometown library, they opened a new library. I didn't even know people still go to the library, but we did a book signing. But that wasn't why I was going up there. I was going up there to do my kid's 23rd birthday with my folks.
That was cool. And you guys
Family.
went to a baseball game. I saw that.
That was really fun. Well, what was fun about that was here I am the last week of July. I'm watching fireworks too because they do fireworks. But it was like 73 degrees.
No, nice.
I'm at 73 degrees at 7 o'clock. The sun's starting to whatever, and I'm watching a ball game, eating $1 hot dogs. It was pretty fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's always good to go and spend time with family because you just don't know how long, when, how, where, anything's going to happen in life.
Well, I went up there, and that week that I was up there, I have 3 nephews. I only got 1 brother, 3 nephews, and one of them got engaged that week. And
oh, cool.
And the other one found out that his girlfriend that he lives with is pregnant.
Woo!
So
Another baby coming.
Well, what I thought was that really trumped the getting married person, right? Because you got the baby in the way now, So it's like, hey, we're getting married. This guy's having a baby.
Yeah.
And it's coming like in 6 months. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
And T-Man, what was your July like? We didn't really talk a whole lot during the month of July.
I actually didn't do a lot. I was
no family, no going up to Virginia.
Surprisingly, my birthday did pass in July, but I actually didn't go up.
Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. This birthday was weird because I turned 23 too.
They get weirder as you get older.
I've started to notice that they start to become kind of like whatever. And
except
I'm
me. I celebrate the whole entire month of April.
You'll be good until you hit 30. Then at 30, you'll reevaluate. Like, oh my God, I got to get my crap together. And then you get 40. That's usually when you get into the whole family thing and stuff. And then, it's a head trip.
I've heard.
But the option sucks, right? So
yeah, got through my Leo season. It's pretty cool.
That's right.
Pretty cool Leo season. Shout out to all my Leos.
All right. Well, that's nice of you. Oh, are they good people? I don't even know. Are Leos good people?
It's a mix.
No, I know some Leos. They're usually bullheaded and bit of a handful.
Oof.
It's a mixed bag.
Get around a Taurus.
Well, I'm a Sagittarius, so we don't really.
I used to date a Taurus.
Oh, Taurus are tough, man. Trust me when I tell you. My mother and I both are Taurus living together. Whoa. So I know that we took the time off and then we got here, and I don't know about you guys, but I love it here. I absolutely love it. I love the whole space and everything.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love the Red Hots.
So those Red Hots were so, like that used to be the candy in the day back in the 70s and 80s. And Jamie's little toy store has all the, like rock candy. Do you guys remember the rock candy? Oh, he's got all the old candy.
He's got the sizzling kind, the Pop Rocks.
Yeah, he's got them.
But are they classic Pop Rocks? They're different.
That kinds. I didn't check.
Well, no, I had some ice cream like a couple of months ago that had Pop Rocks in it. And they brought the Pop Rocks way down. It was more of a fizz now.
Yeah, Pop Rocks are like fizzy now.
Because when they were killing people.
No, they used to pop.
Yeah, no, they hurt you, man. Bam, 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 bam. Especially if you did soda with them. Oh, my God.
I never did those.
Things we used to do in the old days.
You would do that on a dare.
Oh, no.
I know what happens. What's going to happen to these brand new babies out there? They're not going to know any of this stuff.
No, it's so sad. I was thinking about that the other day. I was talking to somebody, about cars, because cars is like where you really, in my opinion, you can tell when they were pretty much produced, and then they went to the next level. And I said, because I inherited my son's Camry. Oh my God. I get hit on all the time in this car. I'm like, can you guys just stop? I want back in my SUV so I can just have peace and drive. It's crazy.
Wait a minute, you get hit on?
I get hit on in this Camry. I don't understand it.
It's a sex machine.
I don't know. Sports car.
Sex machine.
Gracie goes, Mom, everybody and their brother has a Camry. It's not like you're something special. Wow, Gray, thank you.
No,
thanks for that.
Kids will tell you the truth.
Yeah, no. So, but anyway, no, I've been asked to pull over. People ask me to roll the window down.
I watch a lot of Joe Kenda. And so I don't know if I'd pull over.
No, I ain't pulling over for nobody. I watch all that stuff. Are you kidding me? But what I was talking about, like that car in the next 5-10 years will be like an antique is today. Do you know what I mean? Like it goes so fast.
Well, I just feel like my kid, they don't know how to play inside, how to ride their bike.
Yeah, it's all messed up.
They're going to know Google and Apple and SpaceX.
Yeah.
That's going to be old news for them.
Now, they're going to be like, when do I get to go to Mars? Who cares about going in an airport and just going to another state? I want to go to Mars.
I think everything's going to be virtual reality.
Yeah, for sure.
There's movies like that, right? Where people never leave their house. They have a better life in their head, and they put on the headset.
Welcome to COVID.
Oh my God.
That's where it all started.
And I'm telling you, COVID is trying to make a return.
It is, but listen, it's just the flu. All right, everyone, stay right here. We got G Love's Gooey Gossip coming up next. You don't want to miss it. Stay right here.
Extra gooey on rockallout.com.
Hear the shots fire, 1, 2, 3. Look in my eyes, there's nothing left to see. I'm going closer, closer. Are you ready? Time to switch ready in my head.
All right.
Bagpipes, man.
Yeah, pretty cool.
You know, I always wanted to do a song with a kazoo.
Okay.
I'm just saying, nobody's
Isn't
done
that hard to play?
a kazoo solo.
Yeah, a kazoo.
Yeah.
I didn't know they existed.
Yeah.
Remember, you used to get them in like Happy Meals and stuff.
Well, you get as a kid, that was like your first instrument, right? They give you a kazoo and a
Yeah.
flute.
That's so
It was a recorder. A recorder.
Well, okay, recorder.
It's like a flute, but it's not a flute.
Right,
Flutes
okay.
are sideways.
Exactly. Whatever.
So, one thing I
Peace
did
pipe.
the weekend that it opened, I typically will not go see a movie on the opener, especially because everybody
So
buys.
you went like a week ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went the first weekend it opened.
I did, and I chilled.
And I absolutely fell in love with Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, I got to tell you, probably for me, it was more of just, first of all, the opening. For those who haven't seen it yet, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But come to find out, Ryan Reynolds did not dance in that, and I was so disappointed
I'm sure.
to hear that.
I figured it was a stunt double for sure.
It was, and I was so disappointed because I was so hoping, and he's like, "No, I'm a white guy, I can't dance."
He's a Canadian white guy.
Yeah, on
of that.
top of it, yeah. So anyway,
Very rich Canadian white guy.
Deadpool, Wolverine, I loved it. Now I know there's a lot of nerds out there, a lot of people, Kenny being one, since he has also seen it. I didn't look at it that hard. Like, I'm not that much.
Yeah, you're
of a
just looking
nerd.
for the laughs, right?
I like the laughs, and listen. I'm a big. I know most girls are not this way, but I am.
I am Marvel Jesus.
I loved it. Oh my God, when he said that, I almost fell out. And the dog. The dog is the best part.
And he said Disney's going to make what's his name that plays Wolverine?
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, he's going to make him do it till he's 90.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I hate Hugh Jackman, and that's
Really?
no, wait. I'm going to tell you why. I don't really hate him. I hate him because he's tall.
Oh,
He's my age and freaking ripped.
he was
Oh, yeah, he's
ripped.
ripped.
And he can sing and dance.
You
No,
know what's
this
funny?
dude is
You
awesome.
know what's funny for Wolverine? He's supposed to be like more like 5'4".
Yeah, no, he's a
He's really stupid
he,
short.
he did a lot of these moves though. You know the moves where they get down. He even ran.
Oh boy, Kenny getting all excited.
He even ran on all fours at one time.
No. Well, listen, let me just tell you, in the second weekend, it's already made $211 million just in 2 weekends.
Well, they said that it was $1 billion worldwide.
No, worldwide. I was getting to that. But bringing the total U.S. gross so far is $400 million. Now, this article was written just in U.S.
Yeah,
Just in U.S.
and it's not for young kids, by the way.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I mean, most people know Deadpool is not for the young kids.
Right.
I mean, but no, I mean, the opening was amazing.
But all his openings are pretty cool. They go in slow mo and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They do something super over
A lot
the
of
top.
nut hits. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
But what I love is the effects. See, I'm an effect girl. I love to watch effects and the sound. Like everything mixing and sounding good, and just, the whoop, whoop, whoop.
They had a pretty
Yeah.
good soundtrack to it.
Oh,
right?
no,
it was
the
an old
music
school.
was awesome.
It was an old school soundtrack.
Yeah. So his wife, if you don't know enough about, you said his name earlier.
Ryan Reynolds.
Thank you, Ryan Reynolds, who, by the way, also has Mint Mobile. Most people don't know he actually
$1 billion. he
owns
made.
that outright.
Oh, real quick, I'm back on the movie. Do you know that this R-rated movie is the most grossed R-rated movie of all time? Okay, the $1 billion mark.
Yep.
Of course.
And guess what movie it beat after like 20 years?
What movie?
It beat Passion of the Christ.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, it's another R-rated movie,
Yes.
but it beat Passion of the Christ.
I
So
knew
just keep-
Deadpool had to be R-rated. He's one of those characters that even when you look at his comics are like not the comics for kids.
Yeah.
Like it's something crazy.
oh,
fourth
it's all
wall,
it's all little sex lines and a bunch
Oh,
of
of course.
F-bombs and
and
stuff
then
like
fourth
that.
wall breaks, and it's the movies are like visual versions of it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, he also has a wife who's an actress. Her name is Blake.
Blake Lively. She's
Blake Lively.
fairly hot for a blondie.
She also has a movie out. It's called It Ends With Us. The
Looks good.
opening weekend, $50 million. Listen, not bad for romantic / chick flick.
Well, I would have to say, remember when it was Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie
Yes.
were the couple, or Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt was another one. The couple right now, are the power couple, are those two in Hollywood.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she's benefiting more than he is.
And
'cause
by
he's-
the way,
got it.
Borderlands flopped. 8.8 million.
who's in that?
Borderland. Oh, you haven't heard about Borderlands?
No, who's in it?
That
Hold
movie
on.
was bound to flop. I knew it was going to.
Hold on. Oh boy. Do you know what it's about? T-Man? I mean,
Yes.
I've seen the
While you're looking up how their numbers are, Borderlands is a movie based off of a game series of the same name. It is a trilogy.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen the previews.
The movie did, in my opinion, the way I looked at it, they did what they tried to do the movie, but then did it in a way that they just got the comedic actors because it's a comedic movie.
Right.
And it kind of didn't work the same
Right.
because Borderlands writing is kind of weird.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I don't know enough about it because I didn't think I'd get into it, but I thought it was just sad that it only made $8.8 million.
Well, there's only so much money out there, right?
Yeah.
But I will tell you, I went to Deadpool. I'll be honest, I went to a 5:00 showing on Friday.
Yeah.
A little bit early because I'm going to eat dinner after.
Well, you still paid, what, $12-15 a
no,
person?
I was $8.50. But
I'll tell you, on Tuesday's the best day to go. AMC. $5.
But even now, though, you have to get your own popcorn and stuff. They just hand you the cup and bucket.
Does that make you mad?
And that was at Epic, that Epic Theater.
Yeah, Epic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty big.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun.
Well, we got a lot of things happening with entertainers right now. Being one, don't use. Here's what I don't understand. Okay, at these rallies, if you're going to use someone's music, don't you think you should get permission from that person?
On a big level, like you talking about Trump, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On that level, you have to. Sure. I mean, I don't know if you can just grab a Kid Rock song and use it for Harris.
Well, true.
Bang, bang,
Yeah.
diggy,
Well, no,
diggy.
that Trump took over that a long time ago.
You're not supposed to be able to.
No.
But see, here's what he did.
On that level.
But here's what I understand. It doesn't necessarily mean that's a direct at Trump. Obviously, it's his campaign team that does certain things at his rally.
Who owns the publishing? I mean, most of these guys
So
sold the
listen to
publishing.
what happened, because he got shot.
Okay.
So Celine Dion's song, My Heart Will Go On,
Okay, that's his new song.
that's his new song.
Slow down, Trump.
I thought it was gonna be Many Men, the 50
No,
Cent song.
no.
Did y'all see that wave when that first happened?
No.
Oh my goodness! Someone took an AI and took a print of his voice and put it over the song "Many Men" by 50 Cent.
Oh,
'Cause he
no.
said,
Oh,
"Many
yeah,
men
yeah,
wish
yes.
death upon me."
Yes. Oh, no. They're all. So anyway, Celine's not real happy. And there's also another song he's out there playing.
Speaking of Celine, so she did the opening
Yeah,
ceremonies,
no,
right?
did a great job.
You know how much she got paid for that?
I think $3 million.
It was a lot of millions. And I'm
And
like,
she donated it all back to
her charity.
Yep.
But I mean, that's a lot for a 4-minute song.
Listen,
That's $1 million a
a
minute.
lot of people watch
It's the
because of
Olympics.
her.
It's the
Oh
Olympics.
yeah, I was yeah.
They won.
They said, you know how many people said they watched the Olympics, and it was big this year, by the way, the biggest ever.
Really?
Right around 4 billion people.
Goodness.
So there's no other place that I can think of that you can get 4 billion eyes on you at the same time. It has to be the
And
Olympics.
I didn't even
The
watch
ultimate
it.
shot. The
Not one
ultimate
time.
shot.
That's why Lady Gaga was there and Snoop and all that. So
Yeah, and Tom Cruise, I
Snoop's
guess,
carrying the
carried
torch.
out the Olympic flag last night.
actually,
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
so yeah, that was
I know Snoop carried the torch.
which blows my mind because he used to be a pimp and a drug dealer. But the thing is, I mean, it's true.
That's really like with Snoop Dogg. That's really the surprise every time.
Usually they try to go back to people who were very successful in the Olympics.
I think he's hitting Martha Stewart. That's another story
Well,
altogether.
yeah, from a long time ago.
But it's Tom Cruise. So at the end, what he did, he was at the top of this 70,000 seat arena, it looked like, and he jumped off. Well, first of all,
he's like 5'2".
He jumped off and he did his own stunt with the rope. He was coming down really
As
fast.
Tom Cruise does.
And then he grabbed the flag, and then he jumped on a bike, and then he took off on the bike. It was, if I'm
Whatever.
not mistaken, I think did he jump off a plane first?
I didn't even.
It was some craziness, but
Sounds like Tom Cruise.
and he actually, believe it or not, he was looking a little bit his age.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Because that's his thing, he's like 60 and still trying to do his own
He'll
stunts.
get some
He's
kind
60
of
already?
something.
He's right there.
Goodness.
Yeah, 59 or 60, sure.
And
I'm going to look right now.
And another reason that I think entertainers and artists and athletes, I think they should just stay in their lane and just be,
62.
yeah,
He's past it.
yeah.
No, and the best one for me was Flavor Flav being the mascot for the women's polo team.
Jesus.
Women's water polo team.
Lord help us all.
Flavor Flav. He was their voice, their mouth. He sponsored them. That's how he got over to the Olympics. It was hilarious.
Wow.
And he was giving out his awards, his clocks. But
Unreal.
Snoop was like the bomb, honestly. He was the guy that got all the attention. Everybody wanted to hang with Snoop.
So if you guys don't know this, Jack Black has a band called Tenacious D.
Yep.
And I've never listened to one song. Didn't even know he had a band. Had no idea.
You got to watch that movie, Pick of Destiny. The Pick of Destiny. It's these two cats, and they're looking for the pick. This pick will let you play any song like your favorite artist.
Of course.
And they had to beat the devil and all this crazy stuff with rock and roll guitars. It was
That's
crazy.
cool, though.
The Pick of Destiny. Check it out. It's stupid.
I will check
It's
it
like
out.
a Spinal Tap thing.
So a lot of people right now in the political world, which is going to really bore me to tears in the next few months, and I can't wait for November to be over with. But, they got killed literally for making a killing comment against Trump. So they've had this huge fallout. People backlashed against them.
Listen, do I really want to hear what goofy ass Jack Black has to say about politics?
Not really. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's like listening to Tommy Lee again.
What irritates me is that, they get on these soapboxes thinking that it's so important. And at the end of the day, it really isn't.
No, what kills me is they think that they are so important.
Correct.
That they have the power
Correct.
to influence people because you're an actor.
Oh, how about the ones who go, I'm leaving if someone gets elected?
I want them to leave.
Listen, first of all, why do you have to make an announcement? Just go.
Because
the only one
they're
person.
trolls.
I
They're
only
all-
know one that wins.
Who?
One is that chick that went up against Weinstein and got him in jail. She was the first one that says, I'm leaving, I'm out.
Well, that's different, though. That's not really a political thing.
No, it was political because they weren't going to get rid of his butt.
Oh.
So she says, you know what? I'm out of here. And
Where'd
she
she go?
moved to England.
I was thinking
Yeah.
about it. I might move to Sweden.
Sweden's
nice.
awesome.
Sweden's nice.
They have the best medical, the best everything
Yep,
over
heard
there.
about that.
Mhm.
And listen,
the
the last
population's so
story
small.
I have is Netflix, another Lacey Peterson murder docuseries. But this time, guess who's going to be interviewed? The mistress. I cannot wait to watch this
So they're
one.
doing the
She's
same
never,
thing, but adding another
ever
thing?
came out. What's that?
Oh.
No, she's never come out. Except for the little bit of where she made with Gloria Allred about she didn't know anything, didn't know what he was doing, blah, blah, blah. But this is going to be on Netflix, and it's going to be her.
Speaking of that,
Can't wait.
I don't know if it's because I have Netflix, Hulu, and Prime. And I can't remember. It might be Hulu, but there's already a whole documentary on Trump being shot.
I mean,
there's a whole documentary on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Stay right here on Real Talk with G Love. We have the 4-minute rock
Uh-oh.
report coming up next.
Stay tuned right here on rockallout.com.
So long, this is harder than you know, but we'll remember everything. It's tough to let it go. Think of the nights we spent when we were not alone. They remember everything. It's tough to let it go. Here we are again, falling for it. Here we are again, and we'll
Now it's time for Kenny, the Rocker Wilkerson, and the 4-Minute Rock Report.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's officially time now for the 4-Minute Rock Report, brought to you by Rider Now Magazine. Rider Now Magazine is a charity benefit-driven motorcycle and music multimedia that's been around G-Love for 15 years. All the way to Sarasota, Jacksonville. If you want to know what's happening with charity events, etc., I'm looking through it right now. There's all kinds of good stuff. Bike stuff's coming up pretty soon, too. Check them out at ridernowmagazine.com. And look, we got a couple of nice ads in there.
Oh, we do.
Today's
Except me looking a little chunky there, so...
Is that the camera angle? Is it the camera's fault?
I don't know.
Is it the camera's fault?
No. I'm a little chunky right now.
Okay, back to reality. Pearl Jam just released a new video. It's called Wreckage. If you guys want to check that out. You know, it's funny now because I was looking at all the stuff, Billboard, Rolling Stone, etc., and nobody's talking about albums. It's just their new single, their new video. That's it, or tour. But anyways, for your Pearl Jam fans, I never happened to be a Pearl Jam fan.
Me either.
I always liked it. It's like, back in the day when they were trying to be all bad, they're like, oh, we're never going to do this regular media stuff. And then I seen them on Saturday Night Live. I'm like, you're full of crap. Right. The closing ceremonies. I don't know if you guys seen it, but at the very end, they passed off the torch to Mr. Tom Cruise, a.k.a. the what?
Tiny dude.
No way. He's what's that religion?
Mission Impossible.
What?
Oh, Scientology.
Scientology Jesus. Anyways, they ended it with Red Hot Chili Peppers, which they lip-synced the first song. And
that sucks.
They had Snoop and they had Billie Eilish, which she lip synced as well.
Ooh, I forgot about that story.
Man, she was looking all frumpy too.
No, she's hating on her dad right now.
Okay, well, good for
her.
A band that I really like that's not even from my scene is 9 Inch Nails. I was always a 9 Inch Nails fan.
I love them.
The
Kia emblem looks like that now.
Anyways, they just scored they scored the new Disney movie Tron.
Really?
There's a new Tron movie coming out.
They're doing a new Tron?
They're doing a new Tron.
I like Tron. Right. I like that.
You know, they've done 2 already, though, right? They did the first one with Jeff Bridges or somebody from way back in the day.
I remember the first one. The second one is very
for
me.
Yeah. They need to modernize it, man, right? I mean, that stuff looks like I'm playing Atari. Anyway, so that's out. Chris Daughtry has some new stuff.
Love him.
He has a new EP, not an album. It's an EP. It's EP Part 1, which is even funnier.
I get to go see him in September.
And it's Shock to the System.
At that point, you just make it an LP and just release both the parts at the same time.
That's what I would have done.
At that point, you should just made an LP.
That's what I would have done. But anyways, Green Day announced a massive American Idiot 20th Anniversary Deluxe Edition for you people that want to buy that. Skillet, that's the religious guys, right?
Oh, Skillet.
Yeah, have you ever been a Skillet fan?
I know like 2 songs from them, but I like what I've heard.
It's like a Christian rock, right?
I didn't know they were Christian rock.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You got to listen to the Evanescence song that they did together.
But they have a new album called Revolution. Sorry. Pop Evil has a new single. I'm a Pop Evil fan.
I am too.
It's called What Remains. Again, just single, not an album. Marilyn Manson just performed. He's back out, and he hasn't played live in 5 years.
Marilyn Manson is back.
Well, because
that's a Trent Reznor guy, though. Trent Reznor put him on the map.
Well, because he got shunned.
Who did?
Yeah, I thought that was way sooner.
Marilyn Manson with all the Me Too movement.
Oh yeah, but that's all past. Now.
Rose McGowan. That was the name.
But she came out. She's the one that came out naked.
She's the one that came out against Weinstein in the Me Too movement, and she left. She lives in England.
But did you ever see her hang out with Marilyn Manson?
Yeah.
She was like naked.
Yeah, no, I saw.
Crazy stuff. People. Anyways, a new Rush book is coming out. It's called Rush at 50. It comes out next month.
Are they 50?
The band's been together since 50 years. Yeah.
Goodness.
Who's that?
Rush.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, you lose that drummer. I mean, what do you do? Jelly Roll. I mean, that guy's on fire right now. He can't go wrong. He is on. Oh, I wrote here. Jelly Roll is on fire. He is, and he's singing ESPN's college football theme this year.
Oh, nice.
So for the college games, it'll be a Jelly Roll song that he wrote for that.
Right.
Huey Lewis. Oh my God. So I seen him about 15 years ago. It looked
he's
exactly
not around.
No, he's still around. He had hearing problems. But anyways, he's getting a Curb style TV show. What does that mean, Curb style?
Curb style TV show?
What's Curb? What are they referencing to?
That's what I'm figuring out.
Curb style TV show.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of, I think it's like a reality show.
I really, you know who I guess who I'm thinking of that passed away? Not Huey Lewis, but who was the other dude? That's
oh my God, just so many. I mean.
Well, he was a police officer and then he died. Oh.
And he was a singer? I
Yeah.
have no clue.
Take me home tonight. I
Oh,
don't wanna let you
that's
go.
Eddie Money.
Yeah, that's who. I always get those two confused.
No, different. Social media users debate using. Okay, so what they're doing now with media, like new songs and new videos and stuff, they have to put on there because of AI unalived.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That's the new term now.
That
Do we have
has-
to do the same thing? Unalived?
No.
Oh.
No.
Really, it's one of those. So with programs or like social media platforms having, of course, children,
Mhm.
they hate the term of using the word death.
Yeah.
So for TikTok's been all over it, Instagram's been all over it. You can't say dead or death. You say unalive.
Isn't that crazy?
It's like changing the pronouns to he, she, it to when.
It's for the purpose of it being unrecognizable. Because the point is, there's not someone watching the videos and saying they said this. It's a computer that's listening for certain words.
Oh,
So you say a
God.
word
I
that
can't.
it can't recognize.
I can't.
That's the
My
weird
head
thing.
can't handle
Just
it.
to let you know, he's not dead. He's unalive.
Okay. Eddie Money is
Not dead. He's unalive too.
He's
yeah.
unalive too, right?
And
Eddie
and then
Money.
the last story I got is Rod Stewart. Poor Rod, he's getting up there in age. I'm a big Rod Stewart fan, but anyways, he just had to postpone the next couple of concerts, weekends, because he is recovering from COVID. And that,
It's the flu.
my friends, is the 4-minute rock
It
report.
is the flu.
It's a very dangerous version of the flu.
Okay, whatever. I don't get it, but whatever.
I got it. It put me in bed for 10 days. I lost 15 pounds, and I
But-
broke out in all kinds of
Yeah,
hives.
I went down when I got it.
Yeah, but
Down.
I had the shot.
Is this wood? Is it wood?
I think so.
It's-
Something or some kind.
I
some
have the
kind of-
antibodies. In fact, now that you got me all pumped up about it again,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go and pay for the $50 test to see if I still have the antibodies. That's it.
Is it a $50 test? You can't
Yeah.
do that for...
Really? It's
Yeah.
$50?
It's only $50 at LabCorp.
Man,
Huh.
I can
Yeah.
go to Texas Roadhouse on that. I ain't doing
I don't
Yeah.
care. I could
That's
still,
some good food.
yeah, but I could still, because you guys get me all jacked up about it. Because I'm thinking, oh my God, here we go again.
I'm just saying it's peaking here and there. I
Yeah,
seen
there
a
are spikes
report.
all throughout.
Yeah. And my chick's in the medical profession.
Well, okay.
Okay, I didn't mean to bum you out.
No, yeah, because
But great time for it to pop back up.
COVID is like PTSD kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to go back where we had to stay at home. You don't go out. You don't do this. You can't be with your friends and family. Of course, we didn't follow any of those rules.
I
you
mean,
remember.
it was the 20 plague. It was a 20 plague.
It was pretty brutal, actually.
It was very brutal. But you ever notice throughout history,
Yes.
every century has a 20,
Yes.
there was some sort of big plague that happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
COVID was ours.
Yeah.
COVID was ours.
Well, I hope I don't have another one the rest of
I
my
hope
life.
not.
I don't want
I hope we're
anything
good.
to do with staying at home.
There was a lot of people that did pass away from this, though. Or I'm sorry, unalived.
Oh, now you're correctly using
Yeah.
unalive.
Anyways.
A lot of these people that passed away had underlying conditions.
They did.
Too.
They did. But
So, the friends that we knew that passed, one weighed probably 450 pounds. I mean, there are some reasons people didn't make it through COVID. That's
Yes.
all I have to say.
I'm not saying anything because if somebody's parent died from it, it bums me.
No, of course, everything. But look,
I got pretty sick, man.
I'm the believer. When it's your time, it's your time. You cannot determine what that. You sit there and watch all those. You just said Kendra.
Joe Kenda. I
Yeah,
love
Kenda.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we sit here and we watch all these crazy, people
Murder
get-
mysteries,
murder
murder-
mysteries,
yeah.
people getting killed, serial killers. Listen, you couldn't have changed that. It was destined to happen. I mean,
I'm
if you're
just saying
a
that the
believer,
Marvel universe, we could have went back into the multiverse, and we could have changed all
Okay,
this.
so we're gonna change.
Or we could have done it with Family Guy.
It would have butterfly effect if it were Marvel.
Oh
wouldn't-
God,
it
you
wouldn't
nerds!
recreate-
You guys are so nerdy.
No,
like
that's-
I can't even keep up with any of this. I
That's
really
just
can't.
time travel theory, period. The butterfly effect?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, wait, since we're going there. If you
Oh,
could go back in time, where would you go and what would you do? Seriously.
It would be less of a time change and more of a time just to watch.
Oh, you would go back to watch.
I would go back to watch. I
No,
wouldn't
I-
change
Warrior.
anything.
I'm evil. I'd go back and buy.
See,
I would buy Google or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'd
I
be
would get
tempted
rich.
to. I might drop a few nuggets for myself that
Yeah.
hopefully I see it, but I don't think I'd change too much.
Okay. Because you just screw it
Wow.
all up. Yeah.
I would go back to the 80s. I would definitely go back to the 80s.
You know, you talk about the 80s, but 80s wasn't as good as you think.
It was good for me.
I knew a lot of people.
I don't care. It was good for me.
A lot of people died back in the 80s too, man, between
AIDS.
cocaine and, AIDS, I guess, yeah.
I wasn't out there getting AIDS. But I honestly, it was one of the best times of my life.
But again, I like the music. I like the carefree attitude. But it was also a thing about being young. You know, when you're in your 20s, man, you're invincible.
That's
so
right.
That was part of it. And plus, I was living the rock and roll dream. So all that. But if I could do it all over again, I mean, I wouldn't mind being I wouldn't mind being a billionaire. And
you know, and speaking of, we got to take care of Marilyn back behind us, because talk about somebody who lived her life to the fullest, Marilyn Monroe. And you can't see her because the light. Look, the light is shining. Yeah, we got to get that light off of her. Okay. I feel bad. No, because she's like in spirit. I love Marilyn Monroe.
Did you watch that? Did you watch the movie on her too? By the way,
which one? There's so many.
The last one I seen, man, she was like there was two guys at the same time.
Oh no, she was a little hooker.
Yeah,
that's why I liked her.
Okay.
All right, everyone, we're gonna take a little break and have a little bit of sponsor break, commercials, and then we're gonna play Alive in Stone. I like these guys. There's something about them.
Oh, yeah, the guys I turned you on to,
yes, there's something about them.
You know, they played 2 weeks ago at the House of Blues.
I wish I would have known that, because I would have gone.
I was out of town.
Yeah, I would love to see them live. Listen, we're going to talk about them when we come back. Stay right here on Real Talk with G-Love.
On RockAllOut.com.
Metal Workout Weekdays. Join G-Love every Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern, to work out to the best heavy metal bands of all time. Leg workouts, chest workouts, any workouts with Metal Workout Weekdays will pump you up for the best results on Live 365 Radio, at Rock All Out, or RockAllOut.com.
When you buy American, you buy the best. Handcrafted. Something premium. Something pure. For this is the very essence of what our servicemen and women gave their lives to protect, and by God, we shall not allow their sacrifice to be forgotten. It's time to show the world just how great American can be. And we will not wait for tomorrow to come. We will stand here, this moment, together, and we will start today. Don't ever forget how great it is to be American. America we need right now. American premium vodka. Celebrate this.
I believe that I cannot contain it. Inside my head that I created, I know that I belong to you. I can distinguish the truth and separate it.
Welcome back to Real Talk with G Love. Kenny's trying to figure out like what we could put up on our windows with tape.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Old school, like posters.
Old school, like, yeah, Donny Osmond hanging up. Welcome back to Real Talk with G Love. Listen, if you guys are out there listening, I know we got some people tuned in right now on rockallout.com or Live 365. That's where it's going. I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but it's true. Don't know if people keep up with talk shows out there in the world of FM.
Technology.
They're all leaving. Mm-hmm. They're all going by the wayside. 25 shows were canceled with iHeart just this past week. Mm. So, and those were talk shows, by the way. So there's a great opportunity for Real Talk with G Love and rockallout.com. Being on the different streaming services that we're a part of, TuneIn. I never really talk about that too much, but we have a lot of followers on TuneIn. Obviously, Live 365, and of course, our own rockallout.com, and on iHeart, by the way. By the way. But you just have to download the apps. That's what most people don't.
And it's free.
It's free. You don't have to pay anything, and you can actually download our
sure.
And also we've been if T-Man can help me, we started working on an app, and our own app where they could actually just go to rockallout.com and we would have our own app.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah, that well, and it's kind of hard to do, but not really because it somehow coordinates with the website. I don't know all that, but
it's in the works. Stay tuned.
Yeah, it's not that expensive to do because we've already got the artwork, we've already got everything. So it's just a question of, do we want to do that and then have our own where people just simply go to our own app? I think we should call it a day because that's where it's going.
That's where it's going.
It's going. It's all going digital. My friend would tell you it's all going digital. So, and advertising, just so you know, in digital world is a lot cheaper than FM.
Yeah.
Way cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for an example, if you would like to come in and do Rock in Your Business and you want to come in and talk about your business, get on with us for about a week. I think Kenny and I went through what we've done in the past. For a week, you can actually advertise with us.
Yep.
And then you can come in, do an interview. We're doing these on Wednesday. Correct?
Yep.
Still.
That's correct.
And also, I get. I'm sorry.
Because they don't understand. Like a lot of times when you go to FM radio stations, you'll go in and do your spot. They're going to charge you for production fees.
Right.
So they're going to charge you $150 right off the bat for just them turning the mic on, and then they're going to charge you outrageous amounts of money, and they're going to tell you it's all good because people in Oklahoma can hear you, but you have a small business in DeLand, so you don't really need the people in Oklahoma. Yeah. Blah blah blah.
You need more of a target market of people.
Trust me.
This is beautiful. At Seminole Town Center, we're able to like just do more of a target marketing for people, and that way, even on my page, Kenny's page, I don't know. A lot of people shared our show today. Thank you guys so much for doing that. It's mostly local.
Yep.
It really is.
Well, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, and
we're
even
local.
though we are gonna be way out around, we are. I mean, the girl in Australia, we got people down in Central South America.
Oh, they call that the internet.
Yeah, they call that the internet. It's just an extra thing that we do. But anyway, Alive in Stone, you were just hearing that song called Skin. I told Kenny, I'm so happy you turned me on to them because I really, first of all, I'm a huge Linkin Park fan. I always was, always will be, even though the lead singer is no longer with us. I love Linkin Park.
So, yeah.
And do you know that he had a lot of, I guess they put him in the can, kind of.
Talking about the songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
They came out with some more songs.
Of course they're going to. Plus AI helps that too.
Right. And this Alive in Stone reminds me a lot of Linkin Park. And I just love the fact there are bands willing to keep the sound alive. Some people don't. They kind of like different sounds. They like whatever. But I love the idea that people do try to keep, like the 80s. You know, some people are trying to keep the 80s sound. Like we'll have people on here that you go, oh, wow, that's got an 80s vibe.
No, it sounds like Whitesnake or whatever.
Right. And it's good to keep. And I think that's, you don't really have much of a choice either. Because how much more music and how many more sounds can we have? I think we've hit them all.
I don't know, man. Again, there hasn't been a band that plays kazoo.
Oh, no, here we go.
It'd be great. I could do like Bon Jovi song. With
You going to try to do it?
Yeah.
I was at Wawa today. It was the cutest thing. This guy is back there making subs, right? In a great mood. And John Bon Jovi comes on with Living on a Prayer.
That's a good one.
And he was singing. He was singing the song out loud.
And
Didn't care who heard him.
What was he, like 20?
No, I would say 34, 35.
So he's in that bubble. So
He's
yeah.
like, I haven't heard this song in so long.
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
African American.
I would have
Let
been.
me add that.
I would have been much happier if it was like a 15-year-old.
No, that would have been cool. But no, he was singing away, living on a prayer. And I was just, and we were smiling at each other. I love it.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. Bon Jovi just got paid.
Oh, yeah. Well, Bon Jovi gets paid all the time. Let's face it. Wawa has great music. If you go in there and listen, they do play good music. So anyway, I love the fact, what?
Can you believe that? She just pumped up Wawa for their music and store
I want to
music.
get played at a Wawa.
Yeah, right.
I want to get played at Wawa.
Why don't we get the show played at Wawa?
I would hope so. I don't think we're the type to get played at Wawa.
No, they would hear the sex talk and that'd be over with.
No, we'd have to sell candy and subs and stuff.
Well, I'm already on the red hot kick, so I was gonna say Rod Hot.
I do like Wawa because they give you free air for your tires.
That is
when
true.
the machines are working.
When the machines are working.
No, they
correct.
do.
Machines are working, yeah.
They do.
So what we got going on?
So
today?
anyway, just talking about how can we get bands. I tell you something I want to start, and I know Kenny's gonna probably disagree with me because he always does. We
Mhm.
never agree on anything.
Nope.
Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to bring back the Unplugged. I'm ready to bring back Unplugged. I love that whole idea. I used to wait for that show to come on every single week.
I mean, the acoustics are good in here for that. You could probably do that. You could probably do a guitar solo guy with a mic, sure.
Yeah, I just love the idea of Unplugged because, a lot of people, their real authentic voice and self comes through that to me. So if you go to see somebody who's really good, I can think of a few guys here in town and girls that are amazing at acoustic.
But I would never want to check out AC/DC acoustic.
No?
Can you see him trying to sing like a ballad or something? Yeah, that's
Give
what
us
I'm
that. A lot of people try to do his voice. I don't even think they come close.
Mm-mm.
I feel like a preacher. You know when a preacher starts sweating?
Yeah.
And they got their hankies out.
That always makes me nervous when a preacher's sweating because I'm waiting for him to catch fire and I'm like, I'm in the wrong church.
Right? That's how I feel right now. But anyway, I don't know. I like the idea of Unplugged, and we got enough room in here. I also love the idea of the green room, but I think another thing too is like recording. I think this place would be good for recording.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
That's a lot of work.
I just went into another.
No, I tell you that since we're just babbling, the thing that I thought we could do for people maybe, because we do, believe it or not, support a lot of unsigned artists, right?
Yep.
So I think you do a Rock All Out CD and you just take the tracks.
Yeah,
from
we've talked about this
10 or
before.
20 bands that will never press them on their own. Plus, it's always better by guilt for association. And as far as local bands, they could kind of help each other. So say you got a fan that they buy 10 CDs for that song, they'll hear other bands.
That's a great idea,
I know.
Kenny.
And then you just put it out there and you put it.
So how do you do this though? You just
just
take their song and put it.
Mixtape, if you will.
It's a mixtape. You go, hey band, give me a song. Hey band, give me a song. Hey band, give me a song. And then after you have, a couple, a dozen songs, then you put it on a CD.
And then you sell them.
Yep.
Wow, I
Cost
like
you a
this
buck.
idea.
Yeah, it's been done though. But yeah, and you do it. I would do
But
it.
it
For,
hasn't been done around here.
I would do it for a charity.
Not in terms of rock. No, it hasn't.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I've
Been doing it lately.
I've been on a couple back in the day, but yeah. So it's not a new.
So if we
format.
did it like, let's say, with
Rock All Out.
Jamie as a charity,
Well, you
maybe
pick-
he would.
Yeah, you can pick any charity.
I'm just saying, maybe he'd back up the production of it.
Well, the production's not going to be easy because everybody will already have their songs done. You might have to go in and try to master it so they're all equal, but it won't. The production's not the deal. The problem is you'd have to go make 1,000 CDs.
Yeah,
But
it
that's what
depends.
I'm saying.
And you'd have to pay about $2 a piece for them.
Yeah, the big prize would be the CDs, unless you had the artist make new songs.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. If we get a
But
charity
then
to
again,
back us up.
you didn't even have to put out a CD. You could just go online with it and run with it that way.
Yep, run with the playlist.
Yeah. Anyways, enough of that. What do you got going on?
No, I like that. We're still just talking.
Oh,
We're
okay.
chatting. I mean, we don't have a guest tonight because we were okay. Here's why we didn't have a guest. Everything went great last week, right?
Too good.
It went too good. Exactly. So I was worried if we got somebody nationally that you brought on,
Yeah.
and that things just went
Like
kinda-
Robbie Krager.
yeah, from the Doors. Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure in the next couple of weeks that we've got our, shtick together, and that we're, being able to stream, being able to do all the things we did before.
And then we're bringing in Mick Jagger.
Oh, I don't really care about him.
I wonder how his interview would be.
No, he wouldn't be for me. I can already tell you. I would.
Can you believe that? I just said we'll bring in Mick Jagger. And she's like, I'll pass.
Just
I'll
like,
freaking
I
pass.
guess.
You know what I
if we
mean?
have to.
I mean, I'd rather talk to Mick Jagger than the president. What are you talking about?
Oh wow. I have someone else that I'd rather talk to, but no.
Well, who's that then? I want to know.
Oh my God. I mean, so many. Like I love Queensryche. Like just give.
Oh,
me
but we can get those guys.
no, the lead singer, the
The original?
Yeah,
What's his-
Jeff. I mean,
Yeah,
not,
Jeff
Jeff
Tate.
Tate.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of guys I like.
Well,
I
they're
don't.
around.
Yeah.
They're around.
So anyway, you got anything else to say? Because we're running out of stuff to talk about.
So tell me what you got going on.
Why? I just told you. I'm like looking at different things. Do you want? Are there any charity things going on that we know?
Oh, I thought
of?
you were doing gooey gossip.
We already did it. You whack job.
Oh my God,
that
for
already
reals?
happened a long time ago.
Oh my God, I've been sitting here waiting for you to go off on it.
Oh, are you serious right now? We talked about Wolverine,
Okay.
Deadpool.
Oh my God, so we're running out of things to talk about. That's
Yeah,
not,
can you
that's
believe
not
it?
Cool. Mm-mm.
No, so look in Writer Now magazine and see that there's a lot of stuff going on.
Well, I'm looking right now.
Okay.
They got a bunch of stuff. Well, this is the August issue,
Yeah, it's August.
so
dude.
I'm seeing
August 12th.
but I'm seeing a lot of September stuff in here.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Mm.
September. It's fine. You can talk about September.
Let me see.
All right, Trickster's on tour. Did
Yeah,
you know that? It's not all the Real Trickster group.
Well, no, the drummer's not in it no more.
Okay, so they're still playing. PJ Farley. Didn't we have PJ on here?
We did not, but he's in a lot of different stuff. He plays with Fozzy. He plays with.
Yeah,
well,
I love PJ.
Well, no, and I think Trickster, from just a photo itself, they look like they're a three-piece band now.
Oh, yeah, it is. You're right.
So-
I'm looking at it right now.
So original, I just.
but I see PJ with his little cap on.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all up in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia. Let's see.
No, what's going on now is Sturgis,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and Jelly Roll's out there headlining that thing too.
Have you been watching anything
No,
with that?
not real. I mean, just that it's going
Well,
on.
no, because our dude, our fun guy is out there. The one that you hooked me up with in Daytona.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Johnny Tumbleweed.
Yeah, Tumbleweed.
No, he's doing that. Retro. What do they call that? Rockabilly thing.
I thought he was at Sturgis.
No, right now he's at Rockabilly. He's doing. The
Oh,
Rockabilly.
I didn't know that. Okay.
I think it's in Arizona.
Then we got Biketoberfest coming up. That's going to come up in October. That's going to come fast.
Middle of October. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we're going to do something here at the mall with that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Smack in the middle of spooky season.
Also, I know Dolly Shero is working on her it's December.
USO December. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's not until December 8th on a Sunday.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's going to come up quick. I mean, it always does.
Mhm.
Constant Jones, who
Uh,
does everything over by Ormond by the Sea. She has something coming up,
Oh, there's a lot of charity events. Tony's got one, right? The Gene Simmons dude.
right?
The Art of Gene.
I wish my phone worked better in here, but it just doesn't like it in here. I don't know what else to do. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for joining Real Talk with G Love. Listen, every Monday through Friday, I play a workout playlist from 9 a.m. to 11. It's really awesome, and I hope very soon to get back into doing that, where I was going 3 to 4 days a week to the gym with the playlist. I'll have some new playlists coming up.
I will say it's KW approved. Like the songs are all rocking.
Yeah, they are. And the way I actually did it in the playlist, it took me time to figure out how to play them seamlessly.
Do you have the Limp Bizkit? I want to break some stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And but there's so many good songs out there right now. Especially, I was listening to Shinedown has great songs. Disturbed, a couple of great songs that I need to put in a playlist. So I'm going to have some new ones coming up soon, and I'll be sure to add in some local, like Alive and Stone. 2 songs for sure that will go on this playlist. But listen, every Monday through Friday, it's G Love's Rock All Out metal workout weekdays that you can sign in. Well, not even sign in. Just click on Live 365 or rockallout.com from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern, and you can listen to that. Monday, Wednesday, we're here, obviously. Monday being our national show, which next week we need to be back on track.
We can get a spotlight,
Good.
sure.
Yeah,
I got some guys lined up.
Cool,
already.
Awesome. Wednesday, if you guys are interested, we definitely will showcase you right here in the mall if you want to come in and do a live interview.
We just put a thing on our .com that we're working on. It's like $50. You click on that, you come in, we give you an interview, and we'll give you a copy of it as well, which is very important. And bring you on 15, 20-minute segment. And how did I say it? It was business, bands, or brands.
Yeah,
I thought that was good. That pretty much covered everything.
Business.
And if you have a charity too, we're good with that. And yeah. But I was just thinking, this is the spot we could do maybe a Rock All Out costume contest.
Oh, coming up for Halloween?
Yeah, we could do that through here and give away some prizes.
That'd be fun.
I'm just saying that stuff like that's easy to do.
Yeah, definitely. All right, everyone. So be sure to just download rockallout.com, or you could do the Live 365. Tune in, iHeart, wherever you find us on the apps. Soon to come, I hope very soon, is our own app. And that way you can just easily click on, because God forbid you got to do a few steps to get somewhere. Stay right here on Real Talk with G Love.
It's like that commercial. If I give you $570 to switch out ice cream cones, would you do it? And they're like, yeah. Well, but you can do it with Geico too. And they're like, it's too much work.
yeah.
Anyway, stay tuned right here on rockallout.com.
About your mind's failing. Damn, it's so contagious. How it makes me courageous. But I gotta scratch it. You're the pimpin' out the bitch. You can take it out the body. But in my mind's got me. Got a pumpkin savior. No hero will save you. The only one you can blame is yourself. Ticking like a clock, ringing in the ears, reminding me it's here. But I don't think I can stop. Smell the inside starts to rot, and the taste all feel the same. The more I let it go, God above can save you. No heroes will save you. The only one you can blame is yourself.
How very much on time, my best. A good life.
Will that work?
What's that?
It's not. distortion. My reflection is a contortion. Twisting me. I know I can stay here forever. Deviation, self-destruction, isolation, something I can't ever change. Maybe God will come down and save us.
Love them. Really do. Live in Stone. Love the name. I like it all. The lead singer supposedly lives in Mount Dora, but I have not ran into him.
All
yet.
the whole band lives in Florida.
Well, yeah, I knew that, but the lead singer is
It's
in
in your neck of the woods.
Yes.
As Al Roker would say.
Yes, in my neck of the woods. Is he still around?
Yes, he is. I
Oh,
watch
okay.
I do watch the Today Show every morning.
Wow. I don't.
I just have it on his background.
No. I just don't like any mainstream media anymore. I'm just totally against them. All right, so a little bit of travel stuff. I'm getting I don't know what they call that when you're getting a little what's the word I'm looking for? You know, when you're ready to go somewhere, like you're just getting antsy to go somewhere.
Are you're like that now?
Yes, I am so.
You know, my brother turned 55 yesterday.
Okay.
And
Happy
he-
birthday.
Yeah, and he went to Cleveland today to go watch a baseball game. That's his thing.
But see, that's cool. And I'm getting antsy to go see live music, so I might pop up and surprise someone this weekend. Yes, I think I'm going to.
Is it in town?
No, it would be about a 3.5 hour drive,
So
which
it's
I love to drive. So
Newport Richie.
close.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
I'm in a band. I know how long everything takes to get there.
That's amazing.
Sturgis, 31 hours one way, $1,000
So listen,
round trip and gas.
when you're packing, now my friends who go with me on little vacations, they're like,
your minions.
nah, they're better than minions. But they see all my matching
Luggage.
Listen, how much I have.
I'm the king of luggage. Not me. I use the one
Your
little
girl is.
I have one
guarantee
little
you.
carry case thing, right? And I can live in that thing for 2 weeks. But she brings 3 check-in bags, the big dogs.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, she doesn't go through 2 of those suitcases. And even now, she's leaving in 2 days, and I'm like, don't pack all that stuff. And look, when I went to Indiana, I brought like 3 pairs of pants that I did not even wear.
Listen, I remember when you went on a plane and wore 5 pairs of underwear underneath.
Well,
your
that
pants.
was a fun thing. Me and my kid did that. We went to Indiana a couple of years ago on Allegiant, and it was $69 round trip per ticket. And I brought a briefcase, which we had. I had my computer, but we had clothes in it. And then me and my kid were double layered. I didn't have 5 pairs.
Yeah, you did. You told me you had 5 pair of
but-
underwear.
But we were doubled up on all our clothes. We were only there for 3 days.
Yeah, well, that's smart.
But
though.
what killed me on that was that if you bought luggage, just a carry-on, one way and one way back would be as much as the actual plane ticket.
Right.
So then it wasn't.
That's where they get
It wasn't
you.
any fun then. I wanted to do it for $60.
That's where they get
Plus, I got a kid. He didn't care.
Yeah. So there's some really cool stuff out there today that I didn't have access to when I was a flight attendant. I would have loved some of this stuff.
Samsonite.
Well, it's called packing cubes. I don't know if you've ever heard of these, but all it is just cubes. I'll kind of turn it so you can see it. And it literally organizes everything you have. So I'll tell you one thing that I got to have. All my face stuff.
Yeah.
Because I literally know that it works. I have to have it.
That's my chick.
Yeah, you got to have your face stuff. And then, as far as I got to have my pajamas, man. I'm a PJ girl. I love my pajamas. I got to have my little feetsy stuff.
But if I'm staying in a hotel room, I'm all natural.
Yeah, well.
Because I got to mess that room
Nobody
up.
wants to see any of that,
Well,
for the record.
my girl says the same thing.
Yeah. Like, we don't want to see any of that.
That's sad.
So this is really cool. It's called packing cubes. And what it does, it just organizes your underwear, your pants, your socks, your shoes, your boots. See, I'm a boot girl. So
that's,
when I go
that's
away,
another
boot.
problem too, because you got to have one whole luggage just for shoes.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I'm like, look, get a pair of sandals, get a pair of nice shoes,
No.
and you're done.
No.
You don't need boots. I mean, it's freaking August. You don't need boots.
I love boots though. When I go see rock and roll bands, I got to wear my boots, especially the ones that have all the pretty rhinestones on it, because everybody notices them. I love that. All right. Also, this is a water bottle that actually filters your water. So let's say you're on a plane, you're on a bus, you're on a train, whatever. And you know
That's a Steve Martin movie.
Well, you know that water's nasty, right?
Which part?
The water's nasty on a plane, on a train, or on a bus. It's all nasty.
Okay.
It's all refiltered pee water.
I thought that was only for the space station.
Okay, yeah, not. So this bottle will filter the water as you drink. So you have to refill, like wherever you refill it, if it's in a water fountain or you go into the bathroom and you...
That stuff's really good, especially for traveling.
Yeah,
at
no,
the
that's
airport.
Exactly. Yeah. I love this.
$4 a bottle of water.
Do you know there's 20 common tap water contaminants as you sip water?
Okay. Yeah.
From a water fountain.
Well, I mean, and especially in Florida, the
water
in Florida is
God.
bad. But again, the Paris water was clean.
I mean, water fountains haven't been sanitary in I don't know how long.
No.
Yeah.
That's where COVID started.
This thing is only $40. It's called Astria One Filtering Water Bottle. I am going to
But
buy
how many times do you have to change that?
That I don't know. I didn't really.
That's what gets me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm good at first, but then I got to recharge it or refilter it.
But you can take it anywhere. It's actually, the airlines have to accept it, kind of thing. It's not a water bottle that has to be closed.
I will tell you this. So I just did some flying again. You know that the TSA is actually starting to freaking lighten up.
Yeah, thank God.
You don't have to take your computer out anymore. When I left India, I didn't have to take my shoes off.
I always find it's a toss-up. Sometimes they check you a bunch. Sometimes they don't.
Well, each airport's different, But like in Indianapolis, you don't have to pull out your laptop or take your shoes off. I'm like, what? How come I had to do it?
And then guess what? We get lax again, and something crazy is gonna happen.
Nothing happened before, and I used to be carrying lamps and crap on my. But other than that,
okay.
I mean,
a washcloth. Listen to this. Your girl's going to love this. A washcloth that removes makeup using only water. It's called the Makeup Eraser. I love this idea. You just use water. It's already got the whatever it is to take all your makeup off.
The soapy stuff.
Is that
yeah.
safe?
Well, I didn't say it was safe. But it's like
effective.
the eraser that we can get, that white eraser.
Oh, yeah.
You mean the Mr. Clean one?
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this is kind of the same thing.
Good for paint and stuff, too, if you want to get rid of
Well, the secret is special hypoallergenic fibers, which exfoliate and cling onto residue while remaining gentle on your skin,
I'd have one of those by the bed.
especially when compared to moisture stripping cleansers. It's also washable and reusable. It's eco-friendly alternative to single-use products.
What's the word eco-friendly? What's
Eco-friendly.
that?
Eco.
There you go. I was going to say, what the hell is eco-friendly?
Eco. Hey, I almost had that commercial down to a science.
Yeah.
It sounded good for a minute.
Eco.
Eco.
It's friendly to your Amazon.
Okay. Anyway, Makeup Eraser, check it out. It's only $20. That's a great look. I have my little makeup one, but it doesn't have that in it. See that? It says Makeup Remover. Love it. All right. Let's see what else. Did you check out my little rag?
I've heard you've been on the rag for a long time.
Oh well, I'm not anymore. I haven't been on the rag in probably 10 years.
My girl has this little disposable napkin things you pull out and they're blue.
Yeah. They have those in hotels.
Listen, I'm just going to tell you right now. I have a 4-bedroom house, and one of my bedrooms is a makeup room. I'm not even kidding, dude. It's a makeup room. She took the whole room over, got a whole thing going on with mirrors. It's a makeup room.
Listen to this one. It's called Max. M-A-C-K-S. Max. And it comes with a little keychain that you can carry this. And it's earplugs. And it's one of the best earplugs you'll ever put in your ear, supposedly. But it's cool because you can carry it on a keychain. I like this idea.
That's just branding. I have one. Actually, I don't think I have it on my current keychain, but I have a pair of earplugs on my keychains.
You do?
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing these with rockallout.com and get these and hand them out.
I
think
always
it'd be
keep
cool.
a pair whenever I go to loud shows. Whenever I'm
Yeah,
doing
no,
mixing and stuff.
that's what you want to do. You want to do your radio show, your podcast. You want to give people earplugs. For
Yeah,
promo.
that's a great idea. Great idea.
Hey,
so
for
you
when
can
you go
block
to-
us out.
Yeah. So when you go to live shows,
And
loud.
another thing that, live
when you
shows.
go to live shows are loud.
You know what? I am like the craziest chick ever because I'll be the girl standing on the left or the right of the speakers. Kenny, I don't know if you ever noticed, but I always like to be on the left or the right, and the louder the better. The next day, my ears are ringing so bad.
Bass
like,
head.
I think I'm losing hearing already. But
You're
no,
right. I'm sure.
I always liked it when you can feel the bass,
I love
the
that.
bass and the drum in
Yes,
your chest.
I do too.
We used to do it back in the day. We used to crank it up so loud, the bass guitar, so people would have to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
That's
what?
one
Wait,
heck of a-
wait.
that's one
Wait,
heck
say
of a
this
process.
again?
No,
Say
if
it
you, if you
again?
play a low bass note for a long time, it makes people want to poop.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
It
That's
vibrates-
kind of
It
like
vibrates the bowels.
it's kind of like a flight attendant. You take the eye drops, Visine, and you put it in coffee.
Makes you want to poop.
Oh no, it'll make you diarrhea.
Oh, well, I don't hate
Diarrhea.
anybody. I don't hate anybody that bad.
Diarrhea. Remember that song they used to do?
No.
All right, travel bottles, the best. I love travel bottles. I am all about those where they have containers on different sizes, and then they always have the squirt ones. You know, like Dawn came out with, you can put a Dawn bottle
Upside
and then
down?
just
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah, I got
squirt-
one on my
Oh my God, I love it. The best invention ever. Love it. Well, this is what they have on these travel bottles.
So you know that we have definitely captured an alien spaceship, reverse technology, so we can have standing squeeze bottles. That's how fast. That's how far advanced we are.
The great news is this is TSA approved. It's called Kikomo Aruba, Jamaica.
That's what I was thinking too. Beach Boys. Yeah. That's horrible.
Like
Silicone travel bottle set's only $13, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You have 18 bottles. That's pretty cool. Nothing wrong with that. A portable battery that charges.
Yes, that's important.
Let me tell you what. I have the paw, the one that's got the paw on it. In fact, it's in my bag. I carry it everywhere. One of the best.
Especially if you're traveling.
At traveling, even if you're like here and you just, oh my God, my phone, it's down.
You want to take pictures and videos.
Right.
And you're out on the road.
You
and stuff.
gotta have a portable battery that charges fast. And this one is actually $40. Not bad. It's called BioLite Charge Series. I have the paw. It's actually called the paw. And it lasts forever.
I have one that's actually in my travel suitcase. I can charge it, and then it has a little cord that comes out, so I can plug my phone into my suitcase.
I have
Oh,
one-
that's cool.
I have one that's in my other emergency bag, and it has a solar panel on it, so
Even
I don't even
better.
charge it. I put it in the window.
Wow.
I just put it in the window and I let it go.
How many people like really do this stuff?
They do,
Not enough.
but it's always good to have a out bag.
Oh yes.
You know what I'm
I like
saying?
to keep one.
Bug out bag?
Well, if stuff goes sideways and you
Yeah,
got to
if
get
the
out.
world ends and you need to just grab something and go, you have a bag ready.
No, can you just imagine if we just had a solar flare and we had one? Listen, I just went 10 hours without power. Think about if I went 10 days.
Ugh.
Anyone play Assassin's Creed?
Oh, man.
Like what?
Anyone play Assassin's Creed?
No, but I know of it. The game.
That was one of the games. That was the plot of one of the games.
Solar flare.
All I know is I would run to the mall because you come to the mall like this one built in like 1979, 80 or something. It's all steel. So I think you would
Is this
be,
mall that old?
yeah, dude. Yes.
Really?
Then it
Somebody
comes down
told
to the
me
thought
We
of
got to
when-
look at it.
of when surviving. Who else is thinking this idea too?
Mhm.
Malls would probably be
Well,
malls would be a great and horrible place at the same time.
yeah, but here's the great news. We have access to this one.
You know,
So we would
good
only
point.
let those that we want in.
did you ever watch Dawn of the Dead?
Yes.
I did watch
Remember the one where they're in the mall
Yes.
and they all lived in the mall, right? The food
Yeah.
court and all that. That's how we would be. We'd be.
Right.
Exactly.
Little community mall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How close do you think we're coming to this? To be honest,
End of the world?
We're not quite there yet.
We're
do
getting
you
there.
think we'll
We're getting
make
there, but we're
it?
not there. I think we'll.
But our kids
I think our kids are.
and
Gonna,
his generation.
I think our kids are
Oh
going.
yeah,
to
we'll probably be here.
I think our kids are going to get burnt when they're our age. That's kind of
burnt. What do you mean burnt?
Well, you're talking about the end of the.
What about you don't believe in the rapture?
Well, that's a whole other story. I mean, oh my God. I just think that I think that the haves and have-nots are going to separate.
Besides divine intervention, I meant just in general. I meant the people are just going to kind of turn against each other at some point.
Well, when they can't,
Well, it's coming.
if they can't get to their phones and they can't get to their banks and they can't get to the grocery store, gas,
people are going to panic.
They will lose their. And the thing is, I always hear about people. Oh, I've got a bunker. I'm like, look, don't tell nobody because you're the first one.
Exactly.
When stuff goes sideways, I'm coming to flush you out of that bunker.
I know 3 friends.
I'm taking that bunker from you, buddy. So
I have 3 friends that invited me.
To
One
bunkers?
one in South Carolina.
Yeah.
One in Tampa.
This has got dark. I want to bug out the one that's under the Denver airport.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? They say they have the biggest.
They're not letting you in.
They have the biggest facility. Yeah, I mean
They're not letting you in.
I seen 2012.
I'm gonna start waving.
Yeah,
I need a fallout shelter.
yeah. Anyways,
Okay. Oh,
we got
man.
bigger problems than that.
Yeah, and I don't think bunkers are gonna save us anyway.
From some things, some yes, some no.
No, I don't. Think
Only
so.
if they're hidden.
Yeah, only if they're hidden.
Listen, I'm telling you, if you have some kind of bunker and people know you have a bunker,
Oh God.
you don't have a bunker.
It depends. It's more like your airways. Like if your airways are hidden, you're fine because they can't flush you out any other way.
Right.
They're gonna need something serious, and
All I know is we got to start watching films. Like what was the one that what's his name?
Will
Will
Smith?
Smith was in.
I was just thinking about that. You
Yeah.
know, they're getting ready to make a part 2 of that, by the way.
What was it called?
I
Come on.
not I am robot.
I Am Robot.
No. I am legend.
Oh,
I Am
was gonna
Legend,
say,
yes.
iRobot was totally different.
No, but I am legend. They're supposed to be.
They're making a second I Am
That's
Legend.
what I've seen. Yeah.
I hope it's
But
good.
but the problem is, well, he needs to turn.
He
around.
needs something.
Well, although
He
that
needs to get rid of that
even
wife
though-
of his. I'm
Jade
just
is a
saying.
whole other problem. Jade is
That's a whole other
problem.
thing. He did pretty good with what's the movie he just did?
Oh, Bad Boys.
Yeah, that did good for
Oh,
him.
I
that.
love that one. Me and Grayson saw that together.
He
We loved
needed
it.
that. You know what I mean?
Oh, heck yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you for going down G Love's Loving Her City. And some of the things you can go out there and buy when you're traveling. Be sure to have a change of underwear. That's definitely my recommendation as people walk by.
You're so weird.
No, you got to have a change of underwear. Always. I always change my underwear.
Just buy it when you're on the spot.
Okay, you could do that too.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Coming up next is G Love Sexy Tip of the Night. And listen, this one you definitely want to listen to. Out of all the things I've done in my life, and I've done quite a few, one being where I was a G-Spot character, that was my name, on Living Sexy Radio, and I thought I heard it all when it came to that show.
Is this PG-13?
It is, I'm going to try to keep it as
Okay.
PG-13 as I can because I see a lot of kids still walking by. Stay right here on Real Talk with G Love.
I'm really scared.com.
Nobody said that life was fair. The tables turn and I'm nowhere. And my back until it breaks. I pay twice for each mistake. I try to keep to madness.
Oh, a little bit of Butterside.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out who it is. Who is it? Sam
Colton. I think it's Colton.
From he's the guitar.
Butterside.
He's the guitar player from
Faster Pussycat. Yeah. Anyway, Butterside. They're
That's
really
like
good.
his little solo thing. He just released that song too, by the way.
All right. So, it's so funny. I start, in your phone, you'll have all these things that kind of run through and you're like, oh, okay, what's this? So look, I read this.
I'm scared.
Now follow with me because this might have to be a diagram.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Katie is dating Alex.
Okay.
We got that. Alex is legally married to Ashley.
Okay.
Chris is legally married to Bine. Chris and Bine date Alex and Ashley as couples, while Bine has also dated Ashley individually.
That's a really complex web.
Listen, it's called, you couldn't even do like a chart. Like, the, what do you call the ones that had multiple wives?
Polygamy.
Yeah,
like,
polygamy.
Like the Mormons.
No, yeah, this is worse. This is a true story about members of a 20-person polycule.
So they're just all hitting it.
That set boundaries, navigate jealousy, wingman their spouses, and foster a community.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to call it out right now. That is total BS.
I could never.
It never works. It doesn't even work for these people. It might, you'd be lucky to get a year of that, but there's always a jealousy.
I'd fight somebody.
I'm telling you, man, I just need to start my own cult.
So seriously, and this is where it started. This is going to be really shocking.
Okay.
Remember the guy called Bankman-Fried?
Okay.
He was the guy that had the FTX cryptocurrency exchange and it collapsed, and he had the crazy
he was young.
curly
He was really
hair.
young. He was really young.
Well, it turns out that Bankman-Fried, his on and off girlfriend, Caroline Ellison.
And I remember her too.
Right, because she was a part of this.
Yeah. She wasn't that cute, by the way. Neither was he.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, what was
No,
he?
neither one of them was.
They were in a polyamorous relationship.
Because they had millions of dollars.
And they form a consensual non-monogamy.
Oh, my God.
Which partners seek out multiple romantic sexual relationships. Okay, so take that in for a minute.
Yep. That makes sense.
So he has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Now they're off and on.
And they go around on other people.
But they have an agreement that they can actually, as long as it's in a form of consensual agreement.
So he has to check off on it. Yes, you can hit Brad Pitt.
Right.
Or whatever.
Or vice versa.
But that's for like Hollywood and that's like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. I mean, that's the crap they do. And who's the other one that does that too? There's a bunch of these. There's so many little swingers.
Yeah. But this is crazy because this is where
I couldn't do it.
Many people in the crypto
Not if I was in love.
Yeah, nah.
Listen, many people in the crypto empire's inner circle, which was the Bankman-Fried dude.
For a minute.
He had people down there. They were sharing this luxury penthouse in the Bahamas.
Okay.
They were in a polycule, meaning a network of interconnected romantic relationships.
Weird.
All 10 are or used to be paired up in a romantic relationship with each other. At one point, they all decide with an agreement that they can venture to others in this penthouse.
Okay.
Right? So here's how it goes. When not me personally, just for the record, started my first foray into poly, I thought of it as a radical break from my traditional past. But to be honest, I've come to decide the only acceptable style of poly is best characterized as something like imperial Chinese harem.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That is a total opposite side of the chart from what was described as originally.
Oh my God. Everyone should have a ranking on their partners. Now you got to rank.
Bro wants to be Genghis Khan.
I do.
I mean, I understand it. Same here, but like
that's why I keep saying I want to do a cult, because if I did a cult, then you get to take all the women, you get to take all their kids,
or you could be on those cult shows. Do you ever watch any of those cult shows?
I heard what you're talking about.
First of all,
I figure if Scientology can make that much money, I can make half that.
Scientology's out of
I can make half that. You know what I mean?
So everyone should have a ranking of their partners. I'd like to know where I'm ranked if I ever get in a polycule.
Yeah, but what would suck out of 10 people? Half you're ranked number 10.
That's why I'm saying I couldn't be ranked number 10. Like my BJs and stuff are off the charts. How could I be number 10? I need to be number 2. Just saying. I don't have to be number 1.
You just jumped the whole freaking mall thing, by the way.
I made sure no kids were walking by.
I mean, there's obviously
no, but you have to rank your partners by their sexual activity.
Oh my gosh!
Yes,
I'm totally lazy these days.
I know. So you're gonna be number 10.
I'm like, no, I'll pull a muscle, get a cramp. I'm not working that hard.
I got a cramp.
I told you the best line when I met my girl. She's like, "How many sexual positions do you really like?" And I'm like, "Look, I'm good if we have 3 good ones." And she high-fived me right away. So then I knew I was in business.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Well, I mean, I don't have to do the whole gymnastic thing anymore. That's just for. That's
so
for
here's
young
the
guys.
thing with the poly primer.
Yeah,
like we're
they
paint.
Like the gymnastics.
Listen,
I get you.
The poly primer, we're paint. It's a relationship focused and predicated on consent. Everyone involved is privy to the arrangement.
And stoned.
Yeah, in writing. And it isn't strictly about the sex. These relationship networks are known as polycules or constellations.
I couldn't hold my girl's hair while somebody
Constellations.
I couldn't hold my girl's hair while somebody else was getting it.
No.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
No, listen. The thing about sex is this: there's love and there's sex. They don't necessarily have to go together. Sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't.
You know,
Interesting.
It's in my documentary. Check it out.
Okay. yeah. Oh boy.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, a nice plug.
It's true.
So anyway, the word polycule is a blending of polyamory,
People are
polymory,
They're so
polyamory, and molecule. Well, I got the molecule part.
That's a weird choice in words to mix.
Right, reflecting relationship configurations that often resemble the chemical structure of molecules. I kind of like it.
You're so weird.
I like this polymolecule.
You're a total mess.
And a hierarchical, is that how you said that? Hierarchical?
Hierarchical.
Yeah.
Hierarchical.
Is that how you say it?
Like
okay.
a hierarchy?
Yeah, hierarchy. Yeah. Polycules.
I want to be the lion. I want to be the big dog.
You know what's crazy?
But you got to be hung.
The female
you
lions
can't just
are
walk
really
around.
stronger than the males.
Yeah, I know,
they do
right?
so much more, and they're so much more vicious than the males.
Yeah,
Female lions are way worse.
yeah, I got you.
I did watch The Lion King.
The Lion King doesn't do it like
doesn't
that.
count.
Yeah, no, that's a kid movie.
No, I'm still all into the whole love thing.
So listen to this. The scarletine, like scarlet letter, scarletine poly primer. I mean, this should be
this paint?
This should be paint names.
Yeah, I
Like,
thought it
we
was
need-
paint. We're not talking about paint?
No. Suggests that a secondary partner isn't necessarily less important, but it may be a smaller part of someone's daily life. So, from what I understand,
Bunch of horn dogs.
yeah, they're all just want to just have an
Those are
excuse.
young. Those are young kids, though. They just don't know what they're doing.
I'm
ready
not
to go
really
home
young,
and have
by
a
the
talk
way.
With my prospective girl.
Yeah.
I like where they do the veto power.
Oh, you can get vetoed.
Oh no, you can get vetoes.
That would be me. I'd be like, I want to hit that blonde.
Yeah,
with the
I
big
know
boobs over
veto
there.
power.
And they're like,
Boom.
you're vetoed. And I'm like, well, I'm out of here then.
I
This is not
love
what
the
I-
veto power. That's the best part.
That's weird.
So nobody has any greater priority.
I'd be
or
vetoing all of
privilege.
them. I'm like that. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm vetoing that one. I'm vetoing that one.
Like, could you imagine just being in a group? No.
No.
And everybody just wants
Well, I
to
would
get
think
laid,
so.
and nobody gets laid because of all the vetoing.
Somebody's obviously, but these guys.
I love this.
These guys had that mega crypto money though too. You got to remember.
Yeah, they're all like out there.
He was a damn billionaire for a
Well,
second.
listen, I love everybody who's contacted me right now about showcasing your band. Yes, Rob Wolf, we'll be in touch. We'd love to showcase your music on a Wednesday. Maybe you can come in.
Go to Real Talk. No, what is it?
Rockallout.com.
And there's a $50 button.
Yeah. I'll get him on.
Because this is not free.
No, nothing's for free anymore. Roscoe's, I know, is a big one for us coming up. So I reached out to Roscoe's. This is a great place to go, you guys, if you want to just have something fun to do.
This will be an experience for you. If you
yeah.
want to
Oh
do
my
that.
God. Can
I'm
you
with it.
imagine getting him out there?
There's
Remember the naked girl that wrecked?
No, I don't
And she
remember
had
that
nice
at all.
she had nice boobies.
Yeah.
What?
We were sitting there. They did mini motorcycle runs, and they were pulling outhouses, and it was crazy, dude. And we left before it got dark.
Yeah.
Like my kind of place.
Well, I got scared. I had to leave. You know?
Yeah. Sure.
I didn't want to get pregnant.
Well, listen, we'll be back here on Wednesday. We don't have a scheduled guest currently because we're just still trying to get acclimated into our new
But you can reach
space.
out to G Love.
Yes, always
Yeah.
reach out to me.
Mhm.
And
we usually do indie spotlights and businesses on Wednesday.
on Wednesday. All right, everyone. You want to tell anybody about your stuff going on, Kenny? Like the book? I mean, you got so much stuff.
You guys can
going
always check it out. It's a Rockin' without a G, Rockin' Recipes for Autism. Got 57 famous rockers. The proceeds go to We Rock for Autism for music therapy. You can also check us out in the new issue of Writer Now magazine. We got some stuff on the documentary as well, which is on Prime and Tubi, etc. If you got Prime, it's like $3. If you go to Tubi, it's free. And that's pretty much.
on. Are you
it.
good?
I think
That's
that's
awesome.
I mean, I'm promoting a book and a doc. What else you want?
That's good enough.
Yep.
Olympics is over.
Yay!
We're done.
Yep.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us on Real Talk with G Love. We love coming to you guys every Monday and Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Just reach out to us if you have any questions or if you want to talk about polycules.
Call her. Has nothing to do with me. And come on, check out the Simel Town Center and come in and get a bite to eat and do all your fun stuff here.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining Real Talk with G Love.
Peace.